Have you ever been so happy that it actually starts to scare you? You know, that's the really powerful kind of gut-wrenching feeling right at the heart of Benson Boone's massive hit, Beautiful Things. So today, let's unpack the raw, emotional journey that is packed into this incredible song. I mean, this line right here, this is the core of the entire song. It's the whole idea in a nutshell, really. It just perfectly captures that terrifying paradox. The second you have something truly precious is the exact same second you realize you have everything to lose. It's a fear born not from danger, but from just profound love and happiness. So, how do we even get to this point of terror? Well, the song doesn't start there. It actually begins by painting this picture of a life that's been dramatically changed for the better, a real journey out of a pretty difficult past. Yeah, the song kicks off with this really sharp contrast. On one side, you've got the past. He says, for a while there, it was rough, and he talks about these last 4 cold Decembers. It just sounds so bleak. But then, bam, there's the present. Lately, I've been doing better. He's found someone special, a girl my parents love. And you can just feel the warmth of this new reality pushing out all that cold from the past. And in this moment, you feel it with him. There's a sense of arrival, a quiet little recognition of this new stability and joy. He's thinking to himself, you know, I think I might have it all. It's that feeling of deep, almost overwhelming gratitude for everything good that's come his way. But, and this is the twist, right at this peak of happiness, the song takes this huge emotional turn. That feeling of having it all, that becomes the very thing that triggers a brand new kind of anxiety. He's holding on to this new joy, this feeling he really, really wants to get used to. But as he does, this little thought starts to creep in. What if this comfort, this happiness, what if it's fragile? So happiness isn't the end of the story. It's actually the start of a whole new one, a story defined by the terror of that happiness just disappearing. It's this dawning realization, a question that starts to haunt him. And this is the gut punch. Right after he thanks God for this amazing gift, his very next thought is a fearful one. He realizes the same power that gave him all these beautiful things, well, it can also take them away. And this isn't him being ungrateful. It's just this profound, terrifying understanding of how temporary everything can be. All of that fear, it just builds, and then it explodes right into the song's emotional climax. The chorus isn't just a catchy chorus. No, it's a desperate, raw plea to the universe. It starts with this simple, almost primal request, just, please stay. But it escalates so quickly. And that simple request becomes a declaration of total dependence. I want you, I need you. See, this isn't just a preference anymore. This is essential to his being. And it all culminates in this raw, desperate cry. A bargain with the universe itself. Oh God, don't take these beautiful things that I've got. It's just a moment of complete vulnerability where all that joy and all that terror just collide. So after a climax that intense, where does the song leave us? Well, it's not some simple, happy resolution. It's something much more realistic. The conflict doesn't just end, it kind of settles into a whole new way of living. The final verse leaves us in this state of what you could almost call anxious gratitude. He's found his mind, he's feeling sane, he's even found his faith again, which is huge. But in the exact same breath, he admits to being up at night, just terrified he could lose it all. And that's not a contradiction. That is the experience of holding peace and love so tightly in your hands, precisely because you are so aware of how precious and fragile they are. And that really leaves us with this final thought. The reason this song resonates so deeply with so many people is that it taps into this universal truth. Maybe this anxiety, this fear of loss, maybe it isn't some flaw in our happiness. Maybe it's just the inevitable price we pay for loving something, for having beautiful things in our lives in the first place. What do you think?